Okay.
All right. We're good.
You're good.
Good evening, everyone. It is Thursday, April 22nd. Yes, April 22nd. It has been kind of a crazy day, but we got a lot done, a lot accomplished. Man, I can't wait for you guys to see this latest project that Vicki and I are working on together. I think it's going to turn out amazing. So far, it's all signs point to thumbs up. So it's all good so far. Anyway, what's going on with you guys? How are you? How's everybody out there? Is spring there yet? Although it is spring, but gosh, it almost, man, it's kind of cloudy right now. Almost like we might get some raindrops if that sky comes this way. Anyway, so
Quit bopping around. You're gonna knock my phone over.
your phone. Oh, your phone's on the table. Okay. All right. I'll be careful. Oh, where's my spinner? I don't have my spinner. Anyway. All right. Magnum's getting
thirsty.
a drink. Magnum's getting a drink. That's what that sound is. So we got a couple questions I want to go over tonight. An announcement that I'll make here in a few minutes. Well, actually, I'll make it now, and then I'll touch on it at the end as well.
Let some people come in.
So we're going to have a big announcement tomorrow night. I'm going to do kind of a pre-announcement to that here tonight. But anyway, so we've got some people coming in, I hope. Yeah, good. And all right, so here we go. So I got a question from Leon, and Leon says, I was watching your video the other day on the Milwaukee. Did that post this morning? I think it did post this morning. Maybe it was yesterday. I don't know. I'm very confused these days. Maybe it was yesterday morning that it posted. But my review on the Milwaukee M18 battery-powered router, which I really like. You guys will see me use it again here pretty soon in the next few videos. Anyway, he says, I want to try and make some small letters like you did on when I was demoing that router, and I want to know how deep I should go. So what he's referring to is this, and I don't know how whether the zoom is going to work on that. I can hold it closer if you want me to. But these are some pretty small letters. What I used to do when I was in Oatman to keep the router running, and actually anytime I'm somewhere where I need to keep the router running, and if I don't have any sign orders to do or live to write signs to do or something, I just draw two lines and just start writing the alphabet. Anyway, some of these little letters are pretty small. That top line there is less than 1/4 of an inch. Yeah, about 3/16 is about what those are. But anyway, it kind of keeps my hand, and but he wants to know how deep to go on these. So it really would depend on what router bit you're using. I was using a profile bit on this, but you could use, I have done these with a 60 degree. I've done them with if you go with a carving liner, you can go a lot deeper than I did with the profile bit. But based on this is my little calipers, and you can measure depth of your grooves with these little calipers, just like that. And this is about right at a 1/16 of an inch, just a hair over a 1/16 of an inch on those little 3/16 letters. On the little bit bigger ones that I think are, that's just a hair less than 1/8 of an inch deep. But again, that's all relative, and those are about, what, 5/16? Those are about 5/16 tall. But it's all relative to what bit you're using. If you're using a carving liner, I could probably go quite a bit deeper than this, but if you're using a fatter profile bit, you wouldn't be able to go as deep as I did here. Again, it's just a matter of what looks right. So if you're going to use a profile bit, just make it deep enough that the width of the cut is where you want it to be. I talk a lot about depths on router bits from a measuring standpoint, more for you guys because I get those questions all the time. But I don't really consider that much. I go more by the width of the line.
Jeff Foreman says, "Hi everyone, still on my crappie trip. Eric, thinking about you every time I set the hook."
Well, Jeff, good news. I'm going fishing on Wednesday. I'm leaving here on Tuesday night after the live. Getting on a plane. I'm flying to Fort Myers, Florida, and I'm going to do some peacock bass fishing and maybe some deep water too. That hasn't been set yet, but we're definitely, my buddy's down there right now with his sister, and he's got us a guide to go out and do some peacock bass fishing, and then maybe we'll do some salt water as well. So I'm looking forward to that. It's not quite like crappie fishing. I wish I was with you, Jeff, but I appreciate you thinking about me. Thank you. Anyway, so I'm hoping. What's that?
He said to tell you.
Oh, thank you, Jeff. I appreciate that. Good luck to you. So, anyway, that was from Leon, and he was asking about the depth on those letters. But again, I go more by width of a cut than the depth of the cut. So, but those are some pretty small letters. But that's kind of fun to play around with, just to see if you can, cut those with no layout. I literally just draw 2 lines and start doing the alphabet. It helps me with my ABCs too. So anyway,
Who's Bear Jackson?
Bear Jackson. Oh, that's Dave Jackson. Dave is here.
Looking good, buddy. Hope you all are well.
Hey, Dave. I sure want to get out there in Valley Vista and see you. It's better.
Is he the
He's a guy that came by and we had a great time. Just a terrific guy. Dave, you're on Sign Carvers of the Day. I'm giving you a heads up here, so don't get off here too early. One of your signs is in the Sign Carvers of the Day.
Dan Yoda says, "Bring us a peacock bass."
Well, if I catch some, you'll see some pictures. I'm hoping. I haven't caught a peacock bass. That's always been on my bucket list. So I want to.
Have I ever seen a peacock bass?
They are. If you had, you'd probably know it. They are very distinctive looking. Very distinctive. Yeah, I don't know that they look like a peacock, but they have some colors the same as a peacock. And they got a big. I think they got a big. Some of them have a big spot on their tail, like the spot of a peacock feather. Anyway, they're cool looking. I don't know how they fight, but I am really looking forward to catching one of those, or maybe a lot of them, hopefully. So,
are you gonna bring them home?
No. I mean, Patrick may want to eat them over there, but I'm not bringing them home here. No. It'll probably be catch and release, I would imagine. So, second question. This one was interesting, and this comes up every once in a while. So, it's from Matthew. He says, "I'm attaching a picture of one of my router bits. I was cutting about an 1/8 inch or 3/16 inch or so, and using my Makita Palm router." And what he was using, let me show you. He was using one of our bits. He was using it's interesting, the spiral upcut bit. That's the one he was using, the 1/4 inch spiral upcut, not the 1/8 of an 1/8 inch. So, and he said,
"Oh, Bear Jackson says, just got home from having heart bypass."
Yeah, I was going to ask Bear, how did it? I'm hoping it went well. Sounds like it might have gone well. I knew he had to have a quadruple bypass or something like that. A lot of bypass. So I've been praying for you, buddy. I hope it's all well.
Anyway, I'm sorry.
Anyway, so the picture he sent, he said, he told me, actually this was his second email, and he said that he had broke this bit off and didn't know why. So I said, send me a picture and give me some more details. So here's the picture.
Oh, goodness.
And it did snap. So I asked him, one of the main things I asked him is, what kind of material he was using, and he was cutting in red oak, which is, this looks like that's a piece of wood he was cutting right there. He was cutting in red oak, but he was only going 1/8 of an inch to 3/16 of an inch deep, which really should be no problem. However, he said, my Makita palm router that goes from speeds 1 to 5, and I had it set to 2. So, for all of you that have a variable speed router and you're going to be cutting wood signs, my recommendation, you can do what you want to, my recommendation, always keep it running full speed. The only time I ever speed that router down, turn it down speed-wise, is if I'm cutting acrylics or if I'm cutting some other kind of material, which very seldom happens, or like when we're using the big router and that big 1/2 inch, 2 inch butterfly for the router sled. That is, they recommend that bit only turns like 18 to 20 or something like that. So that one I will slow down. But if I'm cutting regular 1/4 inch, whether I'm 1/4 inch router bits, all of my carving bits, if I'm cutting it with any of those and I'm cutting in wood, that router is running full speed. Whether that full speed for your router is 26,000 RPM or whether it's 35,000 RPM, I just run it full speed. So what was happening here, number one, so he had a perfect storm. He dialed down his router to where it was only running at, I don't know, maybe 10,000, maybe less than that. I don't know what his, what the Makita, it might have been running 8,000. And he was pulling it through the wood, and it was a hardwood. It was red oak, which is super hard. So when you've got that kind of stress and you're pulling that through there, you're going to snap that thing off every time. So anyway, it was one of those deals where he thought slower was better, but not in my opinion. Again, I'm not a machinist, but you guys might know more about it, but I've never had one break when I'm running them at full speed. So that's for all you new folks that get routers and their variable speed. My recommendation is run those things at full speed if you're cutting any kind of wood. So anyway, Matthew got kind of straightened out on that, and that definitely was what the problem was. When he said the bit had broken, I first thing I asked him is, what speed were you running? And number two, can I see a picture of the bit? And so, oh, there goes Vernon. Hey, Vernon. So anyway, that's my recommendation. So that's about it, guys. That's what I got. So the big announcement is tomorrow night. Well, I think last Friday we talked about we're doing a fundraiser. And we're going to be doing a fundraiser for a dog rescue that we'll be announcing tomorrow night, give you guys all the details on it. And then the fundraiser itself will start on the 27th. That's Tuesday, this coming Tuesday. On the live, Vicki and I will be on there and we'll give you more details on it. But the fundraiser will run 2 weeks, just like it did when we did the Mutt Masters. It'll run from the 27th through May 11th. So you'll have plenty of time to buy a ticket. There'll be $5 tickets. Anything I'm missing? And anyway, the grand prize for the drawing, you guys are going to love it. We're going to show it tomorrow night. And it is...
Clark Ward said, I love fundraisers.
It's going to be, you guys will really want to see this. So we'll show and announce all of the details on it, who the fundraiser for, how you can check them out, see who they are, and the grand prize drawing, what it's going to be for, and then you guys will have plenty of time to get your tickets in, and all the proceeds is going to go right to this charity. And again, it's another dog rescue, which is something close to our hearts. So hope you guys can tune in tomorrow night over on YouTube. Dad will be here. We've got a couple, we'll be doing some more questions and stuff. And I don't know, maybe a demo or something. You guys will hear more about it tomorrow night. So, sign carvers of the day. Let's get on with it here. They're really a good group tonight. Calvin Burnett. Look at that. So that is, I don't have the size, but it's definitely cedar. But that is just gorgeous.
Okay, just be careful, don't bop it around.
Absolutely stunning,
Lee,
Calvin.
you can get a hat on our website, makeawoodsign.com, under merchandise.
Beautiful job. Who's asking that?
Lee Rodas.
Lee. Lee was on the sign carvers of the day the other day. There's Dave. Dave Jackson, or Bear Jackson. He lives in Valley Vista, just, I don't know, about half hour, 45 minutes from us, up toward... out on Highway 66. Anyway, so he built a patio table, and he added the Texas Longhorns. Well, I don't know if that's the Texas Longhorns. It might just be a cow skull. But anyway, it's pretty cool. So Dave's got a really neat shop over there. He sent me pictures of it. I definitely want to get over and visit him in his shop. And I'm going to drive out there one of these days. So Dave, I hope you're feeling better, buddy. I'm glad you made it so you could see that. Mr. Frank Jenkins. So I watched a lot of these videos on the making of this cutting board. Stunning. Absolutely beautiful, Frank. So maple and cherry, he used the profile and the 60 degree, and it's absolutely beautiful work. Great job, Frank, as always. Jason Newkirk, First Sign.
That looks like a Perry Hodder one.
It is. Yep. Wizards and Muggles. Yeah. Great job, Jason. I don't know who the Harry Potter fan is. So this is 12 by 20. And again, for a first sign, very, very well done. Great job, Jason. And lastly, we have William Solis. Again, first sign.
Wow.
Pretty.
Yep, always Perry Hodder.
Yeah.
Always.
Vicky is, yeah.
Not a fan. I've never watched a movie, but I always tease my grandkids. They love it. So it's
and our daughter even more.
Perry Hodder.
Yeah, Vicky or Rachel has read all the books and seen all the movies. She's a
50
huge.
times, yeah.
Okay, William Solis, First Signs. Use the profile, the carving liner, the 90 and the 60.
Wow, that's awesome.
Stunning. Wow, that is pretty amazing for a First Signs. Great job, William. Beautiful work. Man, what a great group tonight. Got new sign carvers that have been around for a while, like Frank, and everything in between. Great job, guys. All right, that is...
Charlie said, that's why I get along with Rachel. She's just a big Potter head as I am. It's a Perry Hodder. Perry Hodder. Charlie, yeah. Hodder, not Potter.
So I think that's it, guys. Obviously, we're out on the porch. It's beautiful out here. Get him, Mag. He's growling over there.
He's drooling.
Looking at something.
That guy's over there. That new guy over
walking
there.
Around. I think that's his name's Archie. It's okay, Mag. He's all right. He looks through his tree. Anyway, thanks, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for all the great comments. Tomorrow morning, you're going to see a great, well, it's not really a Zoom, but it's a great interview with some people that came by, and we just had a blast with them. And I hope you guys get to see that in the morning on the YouTube channel. Saturday, no video on Saturday. Vicki and I we've actually got to go to Vegas, and we've got some things to do. Still working on that new project that hopefully we'll have videos you guys will see next week. And
turning out good so far.
Yep, so far so good. And then Sunday, a brand new senior moment. You guys will like that one. Dad's working on a project, so you guys will see that. And tomorrow night, don't forget, tomorrow night over on YouTube, we'll be live, and we'll be talking about the fundraiser. And obviously, if you guys have questions, there's my email. And send me pictures of your projects for sign carvers of the day. And
you said 45 times.
Also, if you want to be part of the sign carver directory, somebody wrote me this morning and wanted to know how to do that. So if you guys want to be part of the sign carving directory and you're not already, send me a picture of your work, and I may already have them.
Move your hand
and
away
then
from your face. move your hand away from your face.
Oh. You're
I'm trying to get
flailing
your
over there.
attention.
You're flailing. And Vicky will put you in the sign covering directory.
Well,
So-
they got to send you pictures and.
Yeah. Send me pictures of your work.
6 o'clock, Patrick.
And then Vicky will put you in the sign covering directory, assuming everything is good. So that is it. Anything I'm forgetting? I think that's all. Definitely tune in tomorrow morning to the YouTube channel. You guys will like that interview that we do with our guests. And we will see you guys tomorrow night, 6 o'clock over on the YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for everything. Thanks for all the support. We've got some really exciting stuff coming up, so stay tuned. Man, these gnats are crazy. Is it all these plants out here or what?
No.
Wow, it's crazy. Anyway, that's it. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
See you tomorrow night.